we'll put the first obvious question to you. What is the GGCA's position on the offer?
Good evening, yeah. Thank you for having me. The position on the GGCA is very clear, and we've made it very clear from the beginning. We are happy with the 5%. We have been working very hard. We created the working group from the very beginning. We have been in continuous consultation with the membership, obviously gauging what it was that we were prepared to settle. There was, perhaps we could say, a bit of a misunderstanding on one of the points when we're talking about what we had settled for and not. So we called for a meeting with the section reps, and at the meeting with the section reps, we decided that the best course of action would be to actually physically visit the departments and the different departments that we have, and sit down and talk with the membership about the public sector pay rise, explain everything, see what discontents or misunderstanding there was, and that is exactly what we've done. And that is where we're at currently.
So Unite the Union obviously have made their position clear. The GGCA is not on the same page as Unite the Union. As I mentioned, while they have the mandate, the GGCA also obviously represents a large portion of the public sector. So what happens next in terms of a dissonance between the two unions? Are you going to have some consultation with them, or what do you foresee?
I would like to have, obviously, and I think it is necessary to have that relationship and continue to work together towards a common cause, common goal. At the moment, that is not happening. But look, hey, like I said, Unite has a position, we have another position. However, our position is one of consultation, looking at the next public sector pay rise, looking at the figures that we had looked at in terms of what we're going to settle for. We're already asking the government to have a bit more consultation and communication towards the next public sector pay rise. And we're looking, like I said, looking at the figures and what we want to settle for. At the end of the day, we would have liked to have had more on this public sector pay rise, 100%. But we've got what we've got, which is a step in the right direction, especially if you look at the previous negotiations, what we've got compared to this one. So we are starting to recuperate what is owed to the members, and that is what we want to do as soon as possible. And that is what we're aiming, better prepare ourselves in terms of the working group, etc., to ensure that the next public sector pay rise is as meaningful or even more meaningful than the one we've had.
Just before we leave, you've mentioned the next public sector pay rise. Is this an expectation that there will be one? And have you got a time frame within which you'd like to see this happen?
It's the next year, I believe. So, like I said, it's starting working already and starting looking at what's happening economically in preparation for the next public sector pay rise.